Twins, regardless of where we are on our unique journeys at this time, it's important to take some time to reflect on what's going on. We are all doing a great job, regardless if it is reflected on the outside 3D or not. There's still more road ahead of us, however. After going through all that we have gone through so far on this journey, none of us should be dissuaded by it. For many, this is one of the toughest, if not, the toughest terrain of this journey. The reason being is that we are in the middle of saying goodbye to one reality, and saying hello to another. In regards to the twin flame relationship and why we are here, again, we are graduate beings who have volunteered to come back at this time to help heal and raise humanity and planet Earth. Now, many twins at this time are having a hard time with this state of flux and find it extremely challenging to manifest their union in the physical. Again, the twin flame divine partnership template starts from the top and works its way to the physical, not the other way around. When dealing with 3D relationships, and our relationship to the 3D, everything is dependent on what's outside of us and our belief systems or templates. Everything is dependent on the status quo. In the 3D, many believe that for someone to like them, they must have a good job and be physically attractive. So much for inner beauty. In the 3D, many think that although they really like and want to be with a person, they have to play hard to get, or else the person they like will take advantage of them and ultimately leave them. It's safe to say that this all stems from fear. Fear that if we don't follow the rules, we will get punished. These fears and belief systems templates are what we as twins and others came here to transmute out of here. These fears are what keep us chained to the 3D. These fears are what keeps our hearts closed to love and to our truth. These fears are what keeps many people unhappy. And when this happens, people blame the outside for their unhappiness, when in all reality, we have been closing ourselves from our own happiness. By not honoring our truth and following our hearts, we, for lack of a better word, sell out and follow the status quo. We even convince ourselves that it's justified because everyone is doing it, and if we don't play the game, we will get hurt and lose. If we don't play the game, we will look like fools and be humiliated, and then people will laugh at us and make fun of us. Now don't get me wrong, this was how it has been for the longest time. However, we are all letting that go now. We've all been hurt. We've all been let down. And if you add all the belief systems and templates of our ancestors, family, society, etc., it's no wonder why we were stuck in this way of being. Now this is no longer the case, and we twins are the pioneers to lift this out of the collective consciousness. This way of being, operating out of fear, is what you may know as codependency. Codependency is reacting from a state of fear, not from love. A lot of people who find themselves stuck in relationships, be it romantic, professional, etc., that they know is wrong for them, stay in them out of codependency, out of fear. Fear of having to feel the feelings of being let down again. Fear of having wasted so many years and energy for something that they have known that deep down inside was wrong, and having to admit that they did not follow their truth. Fear of their friends, family, and society looking at them as rejects and spoiled goods. Why go through all of that? It makes no sense. Life is comfortable. It's safe. It's familiar. If I keep with the status quo, no one will be on my back. So when things go wrong, it's not my fault. It's their fault. It's my twin's fault that I'm stuck in this situation. If only my twin had made a move earlier, I wouldn't be where I am today, miserable. And when someone follows their heart and takes action, be it leaving a romantic relationship for their twin, be it leaving a safe mainstream career to start their mission, be it moving away from family and loved ones to be where they're supposed to be and want to be, everyone else throws stones at them and curses them to hell. The reason why everyone reacts to that is because there is finally someone who has the courage, faith, and respect for themselves to know their truth, honor their truth, follow their hearts, and ultimately someone who loves and respects themselves. When people who don't love and respect themselves see this, they stick to their old programming and blame the person who does by saying that person is dumb and that person is to blame for me not loving and respecting myself. Since I don't love and respect myself and I am miserable, everyone should be. If I am not happy, no one else deserves to be happy. Crazy, isn't it? When looking at this situation, no wonder why people are so unhappy. When looking at this situation, no wonder why people have been prisoners of the 3D for so long. When looking at this situation, no wonder why we volunteered to come back. Enough is enough. Now we all have been here. We had to experience this because we came here to transmute it. When people in society reacts to you for following your heart, take it as a compliment. Know where it's coming from and keep on your journey. Twins, we are all being led to fully step into our power and know and honor our truth. To know and honor ourselves. This is what it means to love yourself. This is what it means to be whole. We are learning ultimately how to love again. We are teaching the world how to love again. You are the only person who is responsible for your happiness. No one else. For the longest time, relationships have been operated from the mind, while their hearts have been closed. Love does not come from the mind. It comes from the heart. Now we twins are dealing with people in society throwing rocks at us for following our hearts and respecting ourselves while they don't. This is new terrain and that is why it's challenging. Note that as more of us go through this and step fully into our truth and power, we will positively influence the collective consciousness, thus making it easier for everyone to do the same. Let them be. You just do you. We are not followers, especially to this 3D state of fear. We are the leaders. We are moving from codependency to interdependency. Being interdependent is knowing your truth. It's following your heart. It's taking inspired action when guided to with love, not fear. It's loving another with no limits and no rules. It's loving another not from the mind, but from the heart. It's taking out the bullshit of everything and making it real. Twins, we are on the right path. Not too many beings can do what we are doing. That's why we are here and that's why we were chosen. Don't buy into the 3D. You can't trust it because it doesn't trust itself. It is in fear of itself. Know your truth and honor it. Keep up the good work and wherever you are, may you be the light for others to finally see. The universe will take care of everything that we need if we follow our truth and heart. It always have. Peace and aloha to you all. Thank you for taking on this journey. It's an honor. Take care. Brandon.